I need to talk to a man about a chandelier and about a dress.
Okay. We have passed the sound check.
Woo!
My
We're
notes are
real
all
now.
about
Everyone,
Yeah.
my friends,
Yay.
welcome to Elder Scrolls episode 13.
What?
Oh.
That's
Episode
that's a
13.
that's a baker's dozen.
Lucky numbers.
I think it's a good number. But, anyways, what do you guys remember what we did last time?
I think.
Gust and I went thieving. Oh,
Oh, that's right.
No, you got it.
We stole some shit.
yes. We almost stole to the limit. But the Imperial bedroom was too heavily guarded for us to go in there without the guards literally just looking at us. So one of the things we did find was a particularly nice-looking chandelier that I bet I can finagle out of here. Perhaps we'll lie to them and tell them it is to be taken to be cleaned.
I think the
Something
plan
we'll
was
figure it out.
I think the plan was to get like a petticoat.
And to wear it out, that is true.
Mhm,
That is
yeah.
also the other one.
Yeah, you guys, that's right. You guys went through, did a bunch of stealing in the Count's castle to fulfill your guys' quest for the Thieves Guild. And you had almost gotten all of the goods that you wanted when Castros spotted his eye upon a gorgeous chandelier. A showstopper. Something to really impress Dextros.
Gotta have it.
So,
A
you
real
guys,
conversation piece.
a real conversation starter. So you guys decided to put a pin in it and come back because you really want to get the chandelier. And while you guys were on your little thieving adventure, our more morally inclined party members were on
Went
a
and with some bodies.
went to go do a little bit of CSI. So
Yeah.
they went down to the Chapel of Mara, and they went to the Undercroft and talked to the priestess of Archay that was there, Sister in Light,
Mhm.
an Argonian priestess, who then led you to where they kept the victims, who had been put on like these slabs that had been cooled with ice magic, so that way their bodies were preserved. And you guys went through and looked, and with some incredible rolls from from Keith and Anne, we investigated the bodies. Anne or Miko investigated the first two bodies, rolled super well, found out some really good information, but had a very hard time looking at our last body, who was Aggie, the victim, that Miko felt that they had kind of developed a kinship with post-mortem. So that was a little bit too much. Couldn't look. But then Siggy comes in, rolls a 20, investigates perfectly, gets some really good clues, and you guys now have a very definitive profile for the Breville Butcher.
Yeah, we think we know about the perp. Also, found Daedric symbols carved into them.
Yes, found some Daedric symbols carved into them.
Some
and
of your
their hearts
followers-
removed.
Yeah, hearts removed. And each of them had like some hair, some
Yeah, we got some hair, some skin, some blood, some teeth marks.
Mm-hmm.
So we think we
Got
know
the whole CSI package.
Yeah, great. We took samples.
Yeah, so some excellent evidence.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys reconvened back at the tavern, the inn. And when you guys got there, you heard from Quincy that Lem and Luna were off hunting. And Quincy was just kind of chilling. He'd been making potions and stuff. And you guys were like recapping each other and discussing what you wanted to do. And Casseros goes, "Oh, I think I'm going to steal the chandelier. I'm going to put it inside a dress. I'm going to dress up as a woman And Quincy goes, "Oh, what's going on? We're cross dressing." And then I was like, and scene.
Perfect.
And so we're gonna pick up right there.
Castros with a whole bunch of food in his mouth. He says, "Oh yes. Well, you see, I was thinking, what better way to get it out of the, of the castle without being seen than hiding it under the dress? What? Are you going to look under my dress? You know what I mean? Plus, it's big enough."
Quincy is like looking you up and down. He's kind of sizing up, and he's like, "I think I've got a skirt that would fit."
Really? Okay, the dimensions of the it's about this wide. About like 3 feet.
No, right,
Pretty
for
big.
like you would put a crinoline. It's like a
Mm-hmm. Yes,
like
exactly.
I don't have the crinoline, but you're gonna use the chandelier, right?
Mhm.
So it'll just look a little flat until you get in there.
That's fair.
Then you'll leave with a beautiful full dress.
Oh.
But for the
My
top,
man.
my top wouldn't fit. But we could use like the bed sheets.
Just looks over the bed sheet.
He says all that in a really foppish accent like this that I forgot to do.
What if I take the top of my plate armor just wear the cuirass? Cuirass on top, big poofy dress on bottom.
He looks at you and he's like, He takes a little scarf around your neck and he like changes the way it's draped. And he like throws it across your shoulders in a way where it's like, oh, this kind of looks like it makes sense. No, this was on purpose. This is a stylistic choice.
Yes. It's exotic. Certainly not one that would be touched and jangled, which would give away the grift. I don't think they'll notice, right?
If they try to touch you, just scream in a really high-pitched voice.
Oh God! I got blood.
Quincy's like, no, like just kind of pinch the underneath of your chin right there. Just you know how it sounds like. Just push up and it goes. Oh!
Castros does his best, and it's serviceable.
That's fine, darling. That's good enough. It's good enough. And then
it's really hard to modulate my voice like that.
And then he like goes into your guys' room, comes out with his bag, and he like gets down into the bottom. He pulls out like a big skirt. What color is it? What color skirt did he pull out, Matt?
Green.
Green? Nice. Yeah, it's green and it's got like a slightly different color green like trim on the bottom, but not like it's super expensive or anything, but like nice, like it's well cared for, and it's like enough that it'll totally pass, especially when you put the big crinoline underneath.
Yes. Heck yeah, I like it a lot, especially since what is it? My little scarf is kind of like a aqua blue.
Oh yeah, that'll look nice.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't pick that up. What did Keith say?
Oh.
Oh, I was herding Lola away from Matt's chair because she was in between his wheels about to get crushed.
Oh, sorry. So that was truly Keith and not Sigurd. All right, that's cool.
No, that was me deliberately being off mic.
Okay, my bad.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking care of the puppies, and they're just like everyone is in one room. Now we are now as well.
We heard talking.
Now we are here.
We are here now too. But yeah, Cass is just like, no, this will look good. This will look good. This will look good. Gust, if you wish, you can accompany me again. Run interference if need be, but hopefully I'll just be in and out.
Is the story that you're a different person, or are you just the same person in a dress?
That's a good damn question.
You're a different person. Put your hair down.
Oh,
What? And
Um,
tell me about this. Tell me about this new persona.
I'm.
Yeah, you'll need a name.
Oh, goodness. All right. Oh no, nothing's coming to mind.
Well, Quincy comes in. He's like, well, anytime I've ever had to dabble, I did Quince. You put an A sound at the end, so you could you could just feminize your name. Just put an
Casa.
A. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Casa.
Casa.
Casserole.
Casserole. No, that would be if I was a dog. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? I would go over to cinnamon roll. If I was a roll, it would be a little roll.
It's sweet roll.
It's a sweet roll. But nonetheless, Cass was just like, yes, it's fine. Cassera, and I'm simply oh man, I'm just gonna try not to talk to anybody. Just gonna try not to talk to anybody. That'll be the best way to do it. That'll be the best way to do it. Is I just don't talk to anybody.
Yeah. If they're not dark elf, just speak speak dark elf.
That is fair. I could, if I make the Daedric sign at them. They'll leave. Or they'll call the guards.
Yeah, maybe don't make any Daedric hand signs.
Everyone's so
Don't be
touchy.
throwing up a West Side.
Yeah, don't throw up a west side.
It's no, you don't get it. It's Wu-Tang. They're a notorious clan.
Word up
Like the
from
Morag
Kvatch.
Tong.
I've heard they ain't nothing to fuck with.
That is true. That is true.
I too have heard that bard's tale.
God, but nonetheless, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have a decent. If anyone sees me, I'll simply persuade them. In such a way that it is disassociates all blame. Be fine.
Yeah, it'd be totally fine. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I did not move you guys over to the inn.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
I was
There
there
you
in my mind's eye.
We have imagination.
Yeah.
Mhm. And what, like, while we were doing it, like, oh, Rocco, you barky boy. He's talking to the other dogs outside.
Oh.
hmm Um, yeah. After I do that, is there anything else that we need to do?
I mean, I understand this plan as far as put you in a dress so that we have a place to hide the chandelier.
Well, yeah.
How do we talk our way in?
Oh, easily enough. Easily enough, right? So, wait, yeah, my miss is destroying our ease of way.
I
We could.
I
mean,
think it'll be. I don't think it'll be that hard.
I mean, I was just there. They might ask questions as to why I'm there again so soon.
You want to dress? You could escort me.
I mean, no, but
You could escort me.
okay. So what should I tell them your business is?
And I'm Asra Induril, simply an a aid delegation from Morrowind.
Okay.
It's not begging. It's an aid delegation. It's different.
I'll just play bodyguard again. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna head back to the castle. And as for Miko and Sigurd, maybe, you guys have that evidence. I don't know if maybe you guys want to tell somebody or you guys have enough information that you guys like make a wanted poster or something.
We could also, I mean, we could go try to talk to the lady at the soup kitchen because she seems to know a lot of people and see if she knows anyone who matches that description.
Yeah, and you can clear up that misunderstanding.
Oh. Yeah, I can think of ways to brilliantly bring that up. Like, hey, you know the bloody book I gave you? Sigurd, you're a good talker, right?
Sure.
Maybe I should not talk to this lady. I'm just gonna smile politely in the background. I mean,
Miko,
or... Sorry?
I was just gonna say, Miko, your choices are always your choices. Although I don't know why you don't want to just clear this up.
This is Anne, not sure how to clear it up.
I have faith in you.
All right, I'll go in and be like, no, we're totally investigating it. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like a good person to ask. Or we could just try drawing pictures. We could go up to the... How much do we want to go to the guards and be like, yo, have you guys seen any people matching this description?
Yeah, we could talk to the guard that was that like a captain we talked to when we first went to the house?
Yeah, you guys talk to like a female guard captain.
I feel like we could just straight up tell them, hey, we're trying to investigate this and we think we have some evidence. Here's what we
Yeah,
got.
we could definitely do that.
All right.
Sounds smart.
Let's
Yeah,
maybe start with them.
I got her token somewhere. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Lots of tokens. Aha! Here we go. I'm pretty sure it was this lady.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
But it could have been.
Oh, she's cool though.
Did I?
If it was that orc lady, that was from the other one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the orc lady. But yeah, I know, right? I think she's beautiful. I think she kind of looks like a bitch, but I think she's beautiful.
Kind of with that look on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she just has retching bitch face.
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah, totally. Lots of people do.
Oh, no duh.
So it sounds like you guys can all go to the castle together. And then you guys just have to, like, split off.
Yeah.
All right, we have our mission and
Mhm.
break.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys all, like, put your hands in,
Yeah.
take them out again.
We say break
team.
and then we all go to the same place. Like
Yeah.
really like
After you.
it's like saying our
After you.
goodbyes and then all our cars are parked in the same spot and we have to have that awkward walk where we're like, wait, where?
Oh,
where-
we're all going the same way, huh?
Yeah, you're going this way too. Okay, all right.
Bye again.
As we just start meandering down our street. It's a good day to be in. It's a good day to be in Morrowind. I mean, oh shit! We're in Cyrodiil.
My lady, you're not in Morrowind anymore. You haven't been in Morrowind in many moons.
I miss Morrowind. It wasn't as bad as people say. It's not as shitty or as full of ash. It was very easy to breathe.
Oh man.
I have no lung damage at all.
It was so cosmopolitan.
Little to no lung damage.
Very cosmopolitan.
Yeah, go with that one.
I, as a member of House Indril, was definitely into the Empire.
All right, so
Oh.
you guys make conversation as Cassara gets into her role,
Mhm.
and the rest of you accompany her
It's good
as
to
you
keep
guys.
practicing.
It's good to practice. She has
Yeah,
to
you
get
gotta
into
get into
her role.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You
Learn
gotta
how to
do-
walk.
You got to do the vocal warm ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get there.
Ignore me. Red leather,
Ignore me. Yeah.
I'm invisible.
Seashells by the seashore.
Speaking of a distraction,
I'm one of those mad elven princesses, you see.
I've heard about them.
Yes, yes.
So you guys kind of split off once you get to the courtyard,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to call Casros and Gust A team, and I'm going
Okay.
to call Sigurd and Miko B team.
Sounds
And
good.
so B team heads over to the guard area. We're gonna say it's over here, just so you guys have distinctive places to go to. And yeah, and A team heads into the like inner courtyard of the castle.
I don't remember if we had any like
And we'll-
identifying markings or something. Like, were we given? Didn't we have like a piece of paper or something that let us in here the first time? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah, yes, we did. Well, that was technically from the. Wasn't that from? No, wait. DM, do we have that? Was that not from the? Was that perhaps from the last place? We definitely had a pass from the last place.
Oh yeah, the last
That was
place
from
you
the
totally had a
steward.
pass. If
I
yeah,
don't
the
think we
steward
had-
gave you a pass from the last place. I do not believe that you have a pass. I think that you
Yeah,
guys
okay.
just. I didn't
We
get
just
to
walked in.
review the last episode,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you guys like had. I think you guys might have had a fake pass.
We definitely.
Like you guys went, oh yeah, this is and scribbled something down. Yeah, this is how we got. Yeah, let us in.
Yeah.
Did yeah? Did Dextros set us up with something?
Yeah, he asked you guys to go in there and steal stuff,
Right. Okay.
and he had like a list for you guys, but I don't think he didn't get you in. I don't believe. But also, like I said, I didn't get to review the episode.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, we got in by ourselves. We did meet the not the attendant, but the not the Jarl, not his steward. We met the steward.
Yes, you
And
meant the steward,
they-
not the Jarl, because he was like,
and
oh, sorry, go ahead.
we were talking to him about the Breville Butcher ourselves.
Yes, you talked to him about the Breville Butcher. That's what
And-
it was.
And we said we were adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
And he
And
gave you
I
guys
asked them for a
yes,
sandwich with eggs.
and he gave you guys permission to like investigate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he might have given you a little pass.
Yeah. Oh, that's yes.
That's what it was. That's what
Yes.
happened.
Yes.
So you guys
because
do
we all
have a little
passes.
pass.
We all have little passes.
All right.
You guys have like little deputy badge things,
But
basically.
I'm a different person right now, so I don't have one of those.
Yeah, but I'm definitely bringing the same one just to.
Right,
Oh,
you
yes,
have one,
yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Gus.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do it. First, the first little thing is we're gonna do is you're gonna roll me a deception check, but before that, you're going to talk to this guard a little bit, and if I think it's good, I'm gonna give you advantage.
All right.
Yeah. So, but this is to Cass because he's the one who's trying to disguise himself with a dress.
Okay.
Like Gus had like you literally have a pass in.
Yeah, I'll definitely wave the pass around to get in, but when it comes to like, okay, what are you guys doing here? It's like I'll let Cass do the talking, and it's like, no, I'm just
Right.
here.
Yeah, as we get up to the guard, I'll just begin to just be like, "Oh, hello. My name is Cassara Indiril. I am a aid worker from Morrowind. And I happened to be coming through and wanted to ask the Count of Breville if he would be willing to perhaps give a small donation. I had talked with the steward not just but the other day, You might have seen my man here with my brother, Casros.
Oh, yes, yes. I remember when he came through.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roll me roll me with advantage. Roll me a
Okay.
deception with advantage.
Nice. Okay. So, oh well, there's one. Here's the second one. Okay. Yeah. Let's take that 18.
18. And the guard looks at you and goes, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, definitely. You guys go on in. And you guys walk past. And as you do, the guard leans over to another guard and he goes, I didn't know that women could grow beards and mustaches. That's really cool.
I- It's fine. It's fine. He likes it,
Yeah, let him.
It's
Let
really
it be.
cool.
Let it be.
and it's fine. He likes it.
And you guys head into the castle.
All right.
And we'll head on over to Miko and Sigurd.
As the camera pans away, I just lean over to you and I just go, I once read that dwarvish women could grow beards. Fascinating.
Wow.
Okay.
What's a dwarf?
I'm trying not to be. There you go.
Go correct. The Dwemer.
Aren't the Dwemer like long extinct
Yep.
in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Other
oh,
shows?
oh,
They've
yes.
been gone for like 500 years.
But there are
Longer,
some.
maybe?
No, it was longer. It was around because they left at the Red Mountain, which was when Nerevar died. So the entirety of the 2,000 years of the Middle Era.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's been a while.
3,000-ish years.
Man, that one guy from Morrowind was old as fuck.
Yeah. The Nerevarine, I heard, found some books in some ancient dwarven citadels that revealed some magical secret or something or another. I can't remember. I was never really interested in the Dwemer, but they're spooky.
Spooky ooky.
They have robots that can move.
Mm-hmm.
Strong.
As opposed to robots that can't move.
Yep. As it should be. Armor.
I think those are called statues.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Perfect
All
kind
right,
of robot.
What's this guard captain's name again?
I have her name down as Cressia Curio.
Cressia Curio. Okay, cool. I wrote it down this time. Yeah, I assume we'll just approach and be like, excuse me, guard captain, ma'am.
Yes. What ho there, good captain.
Yes, we are
He's
investigating a
referring
case, and we have evidence that we want to discuss with you.
Oh, yes. I can see your guys' special investigation paper.
Yes.
Please tell me what you know.
Okay. We found evidence investigating the bodies of the victims of the Breville Butcher. We believe the perpetrator to be human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not dark skinned. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like-
I don't know if we decided pale, but at least
Yeah,
light complected.
light complected. Hair that is brown with just a slight curl.
Yes.
And we found each of them had their hearts missing and had a symbol for a. I don't know if I am allowed to say the names of the Daedric gods.
Yeah,
Are they
it's not
names
like
that-
you can say their names. It's not profane to just say which one.
I'm gonna play it up and be like, I found the symbol of Namira carved onto it. Each person.
My gods.
Yes.
That wouldn't make sense. That diabolical cult has cannibalistic tendencies.
As you are a guard of this place, do you know of any citizens or people who might match the description?
Or perhaps a shrine to Namira anywhere in the area.
Yes.
Well, there was a few years ago where we ran out a shrine of Namira worshippers. Yeah, they had a like a place of worship. Ugh. That was in like an underground cavern a little bit outside the city. We cleared it out a few years ago. And I think now like maybe some thieves moved in.
Oh, okay. In a cavern outside town, possibly with thieves now.
But
Oh.
if you have to choose between a cult of cannibalistic murderers or some thieves,
This is true. And it's the cannibal thieves.
perish the thought.
That would be pretty efficient, actually. Hide the evidence. Anyways.
I think Sigurd was gonna say something.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say like that. Yeah, we should probably follow up on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, do you have like I don't know, do you have a sketch artist in your staff?
We're gonna prepare some sort of bulletin to inform the
Yeah.
people. And did
But-
the killer have any sort of modus operandi?
That we know of yet?
Like a method for killing that they liked to do, or like a way
Oh.
that they killed?
We found a lot of teeth marks on them. But I think that was after death, right?
Some of them were post-mortem, some weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. They like
And
to Sorry?
they were always hiding, remember?
Yeah.
And drooling.
They would
Yeah, they
hide and
would.
wait till night and drool in the closet or under the bed. If you don't have a closet.
So they would
Yeah.
hide and wait for the killer.
Yeah, they'd find a way into their home and find a hiding place and wait until their guard was down.
This will be a good thing to warn the citizens about.
Yes.
And did any of the victims have anything in common?
Other than their well, I mean the missing hearts and the horrible symbols carved into them.
Did we ever follow up on if they all knew each other from one of those parties the other one hosted?
Oh heck,
You
no, we did
yeah,
not.
you never followed up on that, but you guys did see that they were all people that were like well within like good standing within society in the town. They were all well respected people.
Okay.
And so you guys will convey that to her too.
Yep.
No shitheads.
Right, that was my note to follow up with Old Lady Ladle to see if they knew each other. Whoops.
You got time.
It's fine.
So she's like got a thing, she's like taking notes. Excellent. I think that's all I'll need to be able to put out a bulletin, and we're also going to see about maybe making some posters and things. Thank you guys so much for bringing this to my attention.
We're gonna go perhaps scout out that thieves or that cave that you mentioned. And stuff. If that's
Right.
alright.
Excellent. Be careful. I would hate to see
Cool.
something bad happen to some quality investigators like yourselves.
Yes.
Godspeed.
The salute.
Yeah, she does a little salute.
Alright. Anyways.
Yeah, okay, and now we're gonna head into the castle.
It's good, proper citizens like you that make me proud to be an Imperial. Because I'm proud to be an Imperial. Because at least I know I'm free.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
At least I'm not no stinking elf.
Well, that's not true.
Oh, well,
There's elves.
listen, just because I have to, it's a part of the song, I have to sing it, okay? It's just because it's not true. You know, it's like when you say Enwa.
It was a different time
It was a different time.
when they wrote that song.
I twirl in my dress.
This guard, he looks at you and he looks at you in awe. He's like, oh. And then he's like, he sees you looking at him. He's like, oh, oh. And he starts to run off.
Well, that makes things convenient, I guess.
You're just so beautiful. You ran
Yeah.
away.
Man, I'm getting them here.
hmm
All right. I turn to you again and I just go,
Hmm.
what do you think same time as last time we go through the kitchen, up through the walls, out through here?
Yeah,
Straight out-
maybe,
straight out to morning.
maybe if we just pretend like we belong here, nobody'll stop us.
You know what? That's true.
I just let myself into the kitchen.
Right. So you guys just walk right into the kitchen. Excuse me, I grabbed the wrong thing. And you guys head on through. Same lady who was cooking last time's in there. She's cooking. She doesn't even turn like as you guys walk through.
Mm-hmm.
She's like
Yep.
frying like a bunch of cabbage on the stove. You guys head on through, and you guys go through like open up that little tapestry and go through the
Mhm.
little side thing that you guys were shown where it was.
Yep.
And you guys head up into the courtier's living area. I think it's
Score.
one second. I want to make sure I pick the right one. Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's this one.
Yes.
You're
Surprise.
Yeah.
you're gorgeous, gorgeous, Crinoline.
It's just a Kubrickian stare.
All right. We're just gonna Scooby Doo our way down the.
Tactical
Make sure this door's shut.
backflip.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
We do that thing where one of us sticks our head around the corner and the other one sticks her head around the corner right above him.
And then you do that little arm thing.
Yeah. Scoot.
Yeah, roll me stealth checks.
Okay. Oh, good. It wasn't. Okay. The one was the second dice. That's good. I got a 24.
Nice, glorious.
I got an 11. It's reasonably.
Yeah, you're okay. You just kind of like stumble a little, but Gust reaches out and he catches you before you can fall all the way over.
Thank you.
All right. Is the
All right,
door
one
shut?
last one. Tap tap.
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
Tap you on the shoulder, and I keep an eye out on this little hallway.
All right. Hold my breath and try and pick this lock, I guess.
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Easy. Like you've been doing it your whole life. Door just swings open.
I kind of
No noise.
Nice.
True.
I'm
True.
gonna peek in, make sure we're alone.
Yeah, it's empty.
All right. I give Castros a thumbs up. Let myself in the room.
Head in.
And
There's,
I just
there's your beautiful prize.
I just back into the room and close the door in front of me, and I just go, beautiful. All right. And then I go over to here and I take this little thing and I
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna like shut the door, lock the door, and then just like hang out for a second.
Yeah, you quickly maneuver over in your dress, up to your prize. It's 25 pounds of gold and in burning candles.
oh my god, it's heavier than it looks. It's fine. Yeah.
And
Oh,
it looks
the
25.
burning candles.
It looks 25 pounds, and it's bolted into the ceiling.
Did you
If you
stuff out all those candles?
you spend some
Yeah.
time blowing out all the candles.
All right. Bolted. Didn't think about that.
I'm gonna ask for an athletics check to do all this without catching your dress on fire.
That's
Yeah, roll me
fair.
athletics.
What about an acrobatics?
I'll take an acrobatics. Yeah, I was trying to think of the other one.
Ooh, hey, you know what? Can I use my luck point?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay.
I always forget about the luck point.
Glorious.
All right. Okay. All right. A 14.
Dress does
Yay.
not catch fire.
Okay.
Oh my god, I also forgot about the luck point. I literally had my
Mhm.
hand like over my mouth. I was like,
Mhm.
oh my god.
It's just despite being despite being a dark elf, I have a weakness to fire only in this particular instance.
Alright, and then do you have any kind of tool that you can use to remove this from the ceiling?
Bobby pin.
Bobby pin?
Do we think that thieves' tools include some kind of wrench?
It wouldn't surprise me if there was like an Allen wrench in maybe a thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that yes, by looking at it, you could, but it will hopelessly bend it out of use.
The
So
wrench.
if you'll have to sacrifice a lockpick.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a. we haven't been keeping track of lockpicks.
Yeah, but
So
I just wave it and I just go, "I'll buy you a new lockpick. They're like a whole silver. It's fine."
yeah, I'm not that concerned. Here, I'll hand him whatever tool I have that could do that.
yeah. We said that if you like rolled a 1, we would have you like break your lockpick. We've never rolled a 1.
Really, I haven't rolled a 1 on that yet.
Not one that wasn't like made like moot by a disadvantage by an advantage or something.
Yeah.
So
I get in there and I fucking definitely hear it go like, "Hink." Oh, hey, but it got off though. That's broke. That's broke now. Well, okay. Well, ooh, that does not clasp. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna lock
it's
it. We're gonna
it's
lock it.
shaped like an S now.
Yeah,
That's
it's fine.
fine.
We don't need it.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
All right, and you carefully lower the chandelier, making sure not to spill any hot melted wax on yourself or get it on your nice dress. And you start to figure out how you're going to turn this into a crinoline.
All right. So, I have in my inventory, I have that Almor Justice here and Mythic Dawn robe, both of which have robe dashes.
Oh, okay. So you're going to like tie them.
Strip the sashes off. I tie them in loops onto the first one and basically make little arm sleeves.
Okay, okay.
I take the dress off before I get in there, and while it's all like off, and I step in, I hoist it up, and I stick my arms in, and then I'm like, "All right, help me with my dress,
Yep.
hit me." And then I duck down and I put my hands up.
I'll let me think. I'm gonna move that dresser in front of the door. Since we don't need it to get up there anymore. Yeah, and then I help him squeeze into whatever this approximation of a garb is.
All right, you make it work. His green skirt, like you kind of like drape it over. You're trying really hard not to like rip it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen Quincy really mad before, but like, let's not push it.
Yeah.
You're like pulling it over. It's probably gonna get some melted wax on it, but what are you gonna do?
It'll be on the inside. You won't even be able to see it.
It can come
He
off.
knew it was gonna be used to cover a chandelier.
Plus, I'm not gonna lie, there are worse stains in here. Nonetheless, thank you for your help.
True.
Baboya.
Got him.
Got him. Got him. All right, so you like spread it out and around, all nice and even, and the shape's a little awkward, but not in any way that couldn't be just explained by, "Oh, you're from another country. It's kind of weird." Ooh.
It does look like a 3-tiered cake. That's how it's supposed to.
And when you walk, it makes a little bit of noise, but like maybe ladies make a little bit of noise when they walk around. It's fine.
Oh, good. You know what I'll do? And then I take my little coin. I take my coin purse that does have a decent amount of coins in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to wear it on my hip, almost like it's on my butt. So it's very jangly.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Everything you
And-
do makes that shit. Yeah.
My goodness.
I do declare I'm just a simple southern dark elf here from the pole colonies. If we could ever do so many things to have your help. You ever read The Real Baron Zaya late at night? I have.
Jangle, 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 jangle.
Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. Yes, my butt.
All right.
You guys head through, and you walk down the hallway. This lady peeks
Oh.
her head out, but she goes, oh, I like. No, it's okay. She just peeks her head out. You guys can walk past, and she's like, oh, I like your fashion. It's like exotic and stuff.
Oh, yes. Ever since Red Mountain and the Oblivion Crisis, Dark Elf fashion has been all in a heap and a tizzy. You know how it is. Triple layers and such.
Bam.
Ah.
She starts like, oh, I know how it is with the so many layers.
There's no pockets in this shit.
Oh, I hate that. This one has pockets. And she puts her hands in the pockets of her dress. And she's like, bye.
Bitch.
And you guys, see you later, bitch.
Well, she gets Dark Elf. She gets Dark Elf communion very
Yeah.
well. Huh?
Yeah, she gets
As
it.
you guys are walking away, you take one glance back and you can see her, and she's taking her coin pouch and she's like fastening it in the same place where you had yours. She's like looking at it. She's like, yeah, that's nice.
I've made a.
The fashion scene in Bravo will never be the same.
Yeah, nor will the ease of pickpocketing.
In the wake of this Southern Belle from Morrowind.
I do declare.
The country in the north of
Yep.
here.
Yeah, the Southern Belle. The Southern Belle from fucking
I'm from Northern Morrowind.
right.
You can walk your beautiful self through the kitchen.
It did. Yep.
Out
just-
into the main
just
entranceway.
nonchalant.
Every woman you guys see already has the butt pouch. It's already in style.
How did it get ahead of us?
We
That's how it
moved one
all-
room. That's how it is whenever you complete a quest, though.
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
how it is when you complete a quest. And also that's how it is when you discover a new fashion thing. You're like,
Mhm.
I just started rolling up the sleeves of my shirt and it's so cute. And then suddenly
Mhm.
you see it on a magazine and you're like, they fucking stole my idea.
Mhm.
I don't
Out
know
of your
how.
brain.
Anyway, the good news is we now fit in here. So
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
We zippity doo dah our way on out of here.
We jangle the fuck to victory.
You jangle your beautiful ass out of there.
That was the rapid jingling.
Right.
I don't have anything to jangle here.
Holy shit! I can't believe that worked.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't. Yeah. Oh God, that was so difficult to. Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about. It's a good thing we got out of there. I couldn't keep that up for long.
Yeah, let's let's get this to Loxley like double quick.
That's fair. Oh God. Yeah. Before anyone tries to ask me any questions.
Right.
All right, you guys head over with all of your ill-gotten gains.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock, I do declare.
You,
It's
Loxley,
the only word I know. It's the only.
you hear like some movement and it takes a little while, but eventually Loxley comes to the door and he opens it and he sticks his head out and he sees you and he just starts laughing. He's like, and he just starts laughing. He's like, get in here, you son of a bitch.
I believe you'll find that there's a new fashion trend in the high society of revealed. Wearing one's coin purse openly on one's face.
He claps you on the shoulder and he's like, my dear friend. That's good. That's good.
I could just imagine the far edges of the chandelier like hitting one side of the doorway on the way in and then banging into the other
Conk.
one, just like ding
Crash,
dong.
crash, crash.
Now,
Yeah, and
normally I'd say you shouldn't do this, but you need to look at what's under this lady's dress. And I just completely flash him. And
he's like, and he starts to slow clap, and he starts clapping harder and harder and harder. It's like whistling.
all right, stop. I have a husband. And I just go, all right, get this dress off me. Put
Right.
my arms up and I sink down.
Yep.
Right, you guys get the dress out. They get the chandelier off. And he's like, well, when I said 500 gold worth of goods from the castle, I wasn't quite expecting this, but I bet you this is going to cover the whole thing.
You know, when you happen to be in there, sometimes you have to work with what you have, not with what you wish you could get away with. Unfortunately, those guards just never left the what do you call it, the count's chambers. So we had to make do. One of the easiest marks, I spied from the ceiling. They'd never suspect, and they didn't.
You know what? I wouldn't expect it either. It's genius. This is perfect. You guys have got to come to dinner.
To dinner.
Yeah, I told you guys that you guys could come down to the guild hall. We have
Oh.
a place. It's outside of town.
All right.
Oh no.
Too true. Yes. Would it be all right if we invite the rest of our camaraderie, 2 others?
Absolutely. The more the merrier.
Wonderful.
I think I'm just now meeting this person.
You guys all came in one time, I think. It was when you guys came in to ask about Aggie.
Yes, it was
Mhm.
the first time we came in here to ask about Aggie. We asked him if there was any ruckus, and he confirmed that there was a ruckus. He didn't hear like the full thing though.
No,
And
no, no, no,
then
no, no, no,
BT
no. That
Dubs,
was
wasn't it?
that was Aggie. I mean, that was old lady Ladle that heard something. He said
Oh, you're right.
he said I don't sleep in town.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, he doesn't sleep in town,
And in
which I marked as
hindsight,
weird.
yeah, in hindsight, he probably sleeps at the Thieves Guild Hall.
Mhm.
Right.
But at the time, you guys are like, "Why doesn't he sleep in town?" And you guys are like, "But there's always like an apartment in a store." And he's like, "Yeah, but I don't stay there."
Fair. All right. Well, where is this location that we could go to? Should we follow you?
Oh, he's like, "Oh, here, I'll put it on your map, and then you can come and meet us there." And he
Right on.
marks it on the map, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it was this place that used to have some cultists, and it got cleared out by the guards a while ago, and we kind of took it over. A little bribe to the guards, they leave us alone."
Right.
Nice.
Always good to go somewhere that's marked clear. That way
Yeah.
no one ever expects it to be repopulated.
Huh? Marked clear. I like that. It's good.
Our map
All right,
has
but
been
I'll
updated.
see you guys for dinner.
Nice.
Have a good one. And as we exit, I just wipe my hands and I just go, well, that's one good deed for the people of Freville.
Yep.
A little redistribution. Now let's see. Let's catch ourselves a pervert, I guess.
Guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna take this afternoon off. We did our thing.
And you guys come back in. Zero. You guys are all like at the entrance here. Well, I guess Miko and Sigurd would have been in the inn. And then it took longer for you guys to have your whole adventure.
That's true.
So you guys
Yeah.
meet up.
As we meet up and if you guys tell us about your adventure, I just go, not to be that guy, but isn't it strange that that guard lady does also fit the description?
Does she? I thought she had black hair. Did I misread the picture?
Was that black or brown? Or dark brown?
Let me see here. Oh, she has black hair.
I'll say I thought it
Ah.
was black.
Mm.
All right, never mind. Close,
I
but no
checked.
cigar.
I did check. It was a good insight.
All right, so never mind. She's
You are
clear.
thinking of this lady from Leowin.
Oh, yep, I was
Ah,
thinking.
yeah.
of that.
That's fair.
Nonetheless, all right then.
Yep. But we'll relay like, hey, the guard lady mentioned that there were a bunch of cultists to that cannibalism, god, and they were just outside of town, and I guess there's some thieves there now.
That's
Mhm.
such a coincidence. That's
you might-
exactly what we learned today.
Oh,
But yeah,
So
those cultists might have moved back in.
yeah. I feel like we should investigate, but like sneakily, right?
Or at least with more numbers if there is a bunch of hostile thieves in there.
Well, it just so
Mm.
happens we got an invitation to dinner.
Thieves,
Oh.
yes.
Uh,
Hostile, probably not at this point.
I mean, there's a red flag when I hear dinner and cannibalism cult.
Well,
True, Miko, but just don't eat any meat.
I
Fair
think it's more
enough.
afraid of being the meat than eating it.
I mean, yeah.
No, that too. If they try to kill us, we will kill them, no matter how bad it will be for the guild.
well, certainly, but well, it's
I
just
can't.
not my style to not be abreast of the fight beforehand.
Mm.
I suppose we could scout it out a bit before we go in for dinner.
We do have a location.
Yes.
I think roughly.
He
In a
marked it on the
cave
map.
outside town. Yeah.
Yes, we have a location from Devlin himself.
I'm mad. I didn't even think to insight check that guard though. Like, what if
That's
she was
gross.
acting this whole time? Ah.
And Quincy is dressed. I just go, sorry if there's a few candle wax stains. That's not a euphemism. Paid off quite well.
I did
Well,
the
I'm glad
job.
to see that it worked, even with the mustache.
I have turned a few guards questioning today. By the
It
way,
always,
and then I
it always works.
put my coin purse on my butt, and then I stick my butt out, and I just go, by the way, you'll see a new fashion trend by yours truly.
It's
Sure, the
cute.
Thieves Guild will appreciate it.
Like candy from a baby. God, no, Cyrodiilics. It's really strange. They would never survive in Morrowind.
Do
Oh, no.
Morrowind natives survive in Morrowind?
Yeah.
Barely. Sometimes. Depends on what you mean by survive. Survive, yes. Thrive, no. Eke out a living. Yeah. C'est la vie.
Well,
All right, so you guys.
how cautious do we want to be about dinner?
Well, how much do you trust them?
Mm. The Thieves Guild contact. I trust having a Thieves Guild contact. Whether or not that actually gives us causeway into but it doesn't preclude them from being the mirror worshippers. Both could be true at the exact same time. They could try and flip us. In that case, maybe having me go in, maybe by myself, maybe with Gust.
I don't know. Causing a bunch of murders, putting everyone on guard more seems disadvantageous to the Thieves Guild normal activities. So I wouldn't suspect them of doing that.
Precisely. Which is why I think they're actually just ne'er-do-wells. Yeah.
I think it's
Hmm.
most likely that the Breville Butcher might be amongst their ranks.
That is what I was also thinking. So
Hmm.
keep your eyes on a swivel, perhaps. Maybe it would be better if Miko and Sigurd, I don't know, maybe if you put a hat on. Switch hats.
Switch hats.
Switch hats.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have a hat.
Flawless disguise.
Wait, hold on. Let me check my inventory.
That's two different people now.
Spare
sure I've got
hat.
I'm sure I've got a hat in here somewhere. I got some buckets. I'm gonna I'll put a bucket on my head. You can wear my fuzzy hat.
A bucket is a kind of hat.
It is. It's like a helmet.
I just, oh, here. And then
I got a fake dragon priest mask.
yeah, I was about to say, it was just like, I do have a plate helmet if you'd
Oh, there you go.
put a plate helmet on, and then no one would be able to see what your face looks like.
A mask is like a hat for the face.
Also, a big crown. No, wait, we sold that, didn't we?
Yes, we sold that.
Okay, good. I should check that off. Wait, what
Alright.
am I doing? I have a disguise stuff. Can
You
I?
have a
Can we,
Mikolo, you
although
have a disguise kit.
I do, but I am also extremely recognizable. Even with the disguise, I
Um,
can paint myself a different color furless cat.
I would be totally cool with you using a disguise kit. Why do you want a disguise? Just you don't want the Thieves Guild to know who you are?
Because they were seen talking to the guard lady.
Oh,
If the Brazil butcher is amongst them, they'll know not to talk to them.
True.
oh, right. If the Breville Butcher is among the guards, or if the Breville Butcher is among the Thieves Guild
The
members.
thieves.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
okay.
if we go disguised, that way he won't be tipped off. And that's if. That's if. This is all just. By the way, you. I mean, this might work. I hand you a Thalmor Justicier's uniform. It's got like a cloak. It's got like a cloak, and it got like a little hat. You could pull the hat over.
Is that for Miko or for
No,
Sigurd?
it's for Miko. It's for Miko. It wouldn't make
Okay.
any sense on Sigurd.
Okay. I'll put on a hat.
See right through that shit. Man, this Thalmor Justiciar really does leg day. His biceps are huge.
Uh-huh.
His back muscles are rippling.
I mean, yeah, that's not going to fit Miko because it is for a high elf.
Oh, come on.
It's gonna be dragging on the floor.
Chris, did
Yeah.
you make the dark robe with the skull on the back?
Did I take a dark robe with a skull on the back?
You-
Gus
you
freaked out about a dark robe with a skull on the back. Was a note from a treasure
Uh,
chest I think we found in water?
Yeah, Miko, you have it.
I
Oh,
have
Miko.
it.
Okay, that's from. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know of it, but
I'm
Yeah,
gonna pull
'cause-
out this robe and show it to you guys and kind of watch Gus and see if he reacts funny again and be like, "Oh, I got this robe that I could hide myself
he
with."
absolutely does not react to it.
Yeah.
Maybe don't wear that one, says Quincy.
No, not my not my color.
No.
I don't think it would be a very good conversation starter.
Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe
maybe we'll
just
just disguise.
wear part of the Thalmor robe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You don't have to. And then I just go, Sigurd, you can. Here. And then I hand you what is it here? Let me copy image link. There you go.
What have I got in my pockets? Is
That's a little much.
That's a lot much. You could say
Yeah,
it was a
that's-
trophy.
Yep.
Obviously not a dark elf, so there'd be questions, but
Can't I just wear a jaunty chapeau?
you have a jaunty chapeau?
You-
Oh
you-
wait,
you
of course.
take my hat.
Of course it's jaunty chapeau. Put my horrible mask away.
You can wear my hat if you want, and then I have this extra cape that is not the cape with the skull on it that can just wrap around like a turban.
Sure,
So that
that
can be
works.
mysterious.
Yeah.
A mysterious some other Khajiit.
Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll pretend this is a disguise.
Yeah, I mean, if they call you out, then they're racist.
It's
Yes.
true. Yeah. Maybe I have a twin. They don't know.
Nah, that's the same cat.
Fuck,
I'm going
fuck
to
you, buddy.
I'm gonna take
Fuck
makeup
you.
and I'm gonna draw a little beauty mark on one side, or a little like what's it called? Just like a little freckle.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be there. See, it's
Yeah.
different.
Now they'd
Not the same
definitely be a
cat.
racist. Now they'd definitely be a racist.
Different cat.
Yeah, we can call
Meow,
it that.
meow.
Not
This
every
one
cat's the
has-
same cat, buddy.
This one has a different spot. I give myself a little eye patch spot.
Oh, there you go.
There, I'm like a pirate cat now.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, our disguises are ready.
Flawless.
Beautiful.
Right, remember everyone, if anyone tries to get you to eat flesh, don't.
You're all vegetarians for the night.
No
Maybe
vegetarians for the night.
maybe just tonight keep it to veggies. And
I look over
yeah.
at Quincy and I just go, no offense.
None taken. Hey, if you take me, I'll be able to warn you.
I look at the four of you and I just go, hmm?
Why not?
My Lamora, it would be an enchanting evening.
Right this way, Nightshade. And he walks out the door.
I think this is the
And-
one time I feel better having Quincy around.
Right? He'll be able to tell you exactly if that's people.
Yep.
All right, you guys head over to the blue dot in the map.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys
Like-
find, it's like a big old tree. And then its roots are, obscuring, this little hole in the ground. That, opens up into a bigger cavern with a door.
Cool.
Cool.
Hmm.
They've got style.
Yeah, it's
Very
pretty,
nice.
it's pretty inconspicuous. And you guys enter into this little area with the door.
Just knock at it.
Hello. We've arrived at
Oh.
the tree.
Accidentally revealing areas instead of moving my camera. All right. One second, let me pull over your guys' tokens. Let's see. Good old Gust.
That's what they call me.
Miko, and where is Dear Sigurd?
He's right up top.
Dear Sigurd, there he is. Alright, and you knock and you hear a muffled laughter and someone saying from a distance, holy shit, I think they just knocked. As a kind of chill, laid back voice starts to approach the door. And let me just... Sorry, 1 second. I'm moving stuff around.
Just go, knock, 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 knock. Once he's at the door, the fashion king of Breville seeks entrance into the thief's hideout.
Oh shit, I didn't know that the Fashion King was coming for dinner. I didn't even wear my fancy shirt.
Fashion
Oh, it's
queen,
fine, it's fine.
technically.
Oh, yes, excuse me, fashion queen. By the way, you should wear your corn posts on your butt. The jinglier, the better.
It's all the rage amongst people with too much coin.
Right, and
That is a pretty stylish shirt, though.
Yeah, this guy's dressed up.
Yeah,
Hey, he looks good.
It's like
He's
wizard
fun.
tie dye.
I have his name written down. 1 second. Where's my book? There it is.
Yes, by the way, much respect to the duds. Look great.
Hell
both
yeah.
brilliant.
That's good to hear from the queen of fashion of Reville or whatever.
Sometimes a hoop skirt kills. The people, they just want tiered dresses. What can I say?
With pockets.
With
But yeah,
pockets, with
listen.
pockets,
Pockets are important.
with pockets.
They haven't been invented yet, but they're important.
Pockets have been invented.
They were like exterior bag like attachments though for a long time, weren't they?
Yeah, but not in the Elder Scrolls.
Oh, okay. Well, yay.
No, they just got pockets.
All right, heck yeah.
This is my D&D game.
Yeah.
We got pockets here.
This ain't real life.
What is this, a woman 0 or a Claire's 8? I know how they do it. I've seen fashion. Well, okay, I've never seen. I used to look through the windows of some places back in Morrowind, and all of the numbers confused me. What do you mean we both have busts? What do you mean my bust being big is different? You have a weird bust. I don't like tailors.
All right, so you guys like kind of pile in. You guys all. He's like, "Oh yeah, come in, come in, come in," as like this this friendly wood elf guy, but beckons you guys in, and you can see behind him. You can see Dextros, and you don't know how she beat you here, but that's the innkeeper. And you're like, "What's she doing here?"
Waggle a
Secret
finger.
tunnel.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
The orc.
Yeah. She waves at you guys.
Just shaking that finger at you. Okay? You're up to something.
Fancy seeing you here.
Shh. She says-
Ah.
Well, that's the innkeeper. Okay.
Yeah, it's the innkeeper,
Mhm.
I see. Yes.
the one who's mute.
Right.
And Dextros is like, "Oh yeah, you guys come on in." It's like, "This is Soul. We call him Sleepy." And he's like, "Yo." And this is my friend Colette. My oldest and bestest friend Colette. And you guys notice that as he's talking to you, he's like doing sign language over at her.
Mhm.
Cool.
And they're like
Alright.
signing together. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are staying in her inn. That's funny."
Innkeeper. And Soul is the gentleman in the fancy shirt.
Yes. He's the one in the whimsical cosmic shirt.
Whimsical cosmic shirt. Got it.
Okay.
And he's
And
like,
this
"Yo."
us.
Oh, I'm sorry, say again. Oh,
Sorry,
Colette. Her name is Colette.
And this person?
Oh, that's Dextros.
Dexterous. Okay.
Yeah, we know
Right.
him.
I
Thieves
know
Guild.
him. I know him, yeah. He's like the leader of the Thieves Guild.
Right.
Dextros Loxley.
Exactly.
What fine brown hair he
AKA the Grunch.
AKA the artist formerly known as Soul.
has. Mhm. Beautiful.
That's Sleepy Soul.
Does that look like a man who's Okay, I didn't say that for real. Oh man. Castros just walks in and he just goes, "Wow, pretty nice place. You're telling me this used to be a dungeon? You could hardly tell besides it being underground and being stone."
Oh yeah, I wouldn't call it a dungeon. It was like a cult headquarters. Like a cult of Periite or something.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you don't step in anything icky.
Oh yeah, no, we we had to like burn the whole place.
Oh, good. You burned it all. That's good.
Yeah, we singed the whole place down and then scrubbed the soot off the walls to just make sure it's clean because it was nasty.
was rough in here.
It's nasty. Yeah. Yeah, like, and I know Perry, it's all about diseases and everything, but ooh, it was dirty.
Mm.
But it's all nice now. It's like, yeah. And he starts pointing places. He's like, yeah, here's the kitchen.
Oh.
And this is the way to the sleeping quarters, both mine and your guys's. And then this is like our training area. There's boxes and stuff in there. There's chests to practice lock picking. There's a little archery range.
Very nice.
It's a very nice layout.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys come on in. Come on in.
Yes, these are my associates.
Nice to meet you. I feel like I've glanced a few of you. The rest of you I've only heard about through Colette. It's nice to meet you.
Greetings,
shakes all your
greetings.
hands.
Yep. Greetings,
yes.
greetings, greetings.
Greetings, greetings.
Good game, good game.
Exchange,
good
exchange
game.
ratings, exchange
Yeah.
ratings.
Yeah,
Hotman.
hi.
Hotman.
Pleasantries.
Hotman.
Yep.
And he's like, all right, you guys come on in. We got the spread all this way. Colette follows like closely behind him. And he's like, all right, you guys, we got some new friends coming in. Remember I told you guys about the chandelier? Hilarious.
I just give a little wave and I just go,
Mm.
yes, that's the... It came to me. It came to me as a sudden inspiration.
Yeah, they've got it in the corner.
They've already hung it up.
Hey, now, we were supposed to put... Well, all right, to be fair, I don't know what you do with it. As long as you
We're gonna-
redistribute the...
Yeah, it's gonna get sold eventually, but I mean, like, come on.
Until then, it's perfectly fine being hung
come
up. It might as
on.
well get some use.
Beautiful.
All right, I guess we can all toast. We can all raise our glasses to the Count of Breville this evening.
Indeed.
Cass just goes up and he just goes, to loose wallets and, favorable fortunes.
Haha, and they all cheers. He's like, oh yeah, this is Silent Steps.
Oh. Hello, Khajiit.
More names.
Wow.
Silent Steps.
She's like, hello, friends. It is nice to meet you.
Yes. Silent Steps. Khajiit.
I assume you're one of those thieves that goes in loud and proud.
Oh, I like a good laugh, I like to distract people and then go in and steal when everyone is all distracted by something silly happening.
That is the best con. Who's
And
Nope.
oh, that's that like beggar you guys have talked to a couple times.
Mhm.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I have his name written down somewhere. I don't remember what it is.
Beggar guy.
Like-
Yep.
Like opens hands begging or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Just the most pathetic Cyrodiilic name you can give to an Argonian. Just that's your whole life.
And this cool desperado guy, I don't have any notes for him for some reason.
Oh, the one eye. So
He's
good.
cool.
He's super cool.
You didn't tell me there was an
He's
Argonian
here too.
bandito.
I want him in my Wild West campaign.
Yeah.
He's very mysterious and he doesn't really say. He just goes, "What's up?"
I don't have a name yet.
Yes. They call him the Nameless.
The Rattler.
AKA the Stinky Grimbler. AKA Rackham.
AKA the Sticky Bandit.
The
AKA Sticky Bandit. AKA Hat.
the Gronch.
The Rumble.
AKA the Gringler. They call me the Jongler. Cause I jongle.
Spike Mick Spokes.
Yeah, Spike Spickles. They call me Pee Wee Merman.
Hmm.
You have horrible AKAs. really bad. But to be fair, I'll never look for any of those people. You could tell me that was your name, and I could never pin you down after that. Those are all good ones. The stink, Mina? It doesn't even make any sense. Man, clever. I like you guys. Just go. Oh, Shikiko, what's for dinner?
But
Oh, we've got like all the usuals, some chicken, some pork, some veggies, some potatoes,
uh,
bread, ale,
one-
lots of ale, all the fixins.
this one wonders about vegetarian options.
Oh, we got lots of veggies and potatoes and did we make any mushroom gravy? And he yells over at Silent Steps and she's like, I could whip some up, just give me a second.
Ah.
She
That
runs
doesn't
off to make
sense.
make some mushroom gravy.
Could I insight check this room?
You can investigate this room.
I'm
You can
curious.
perception check this room.
I'm
But
just trying-
insight is like a thing like that people like you.
Yeah, I'm more interested in if I'm just sitting in the corner and I'm paying close attention to everybody in the room, is
Roll
there a
survive check.
yeah? Does it seem like maybe
Oh.
somebody's like elbowing their friend and being like, check this out, they're totally gonna eat the people meat. Watch, here it comes.
Cass just nonchalantly does also add to this by going, he's just like, me and my significant other are a fan of organ meat.
Nice.
Yeah,
And then just lean in. Just lean in slowly, like,
That isn't a euphemism.
Dextros looks over like he's gonna make a joke, and then he sees that Quincy is Bosmer, and you can see him literally bite the joke away. Don't make a rude joke about how Bosmer eat people. It's really rude.
I know it's fucked up because I made the joke, so now you can't make the joke because then you'll be reinforcing stereotypes. But I get a pass because I'm dating them.
Oh, you got me. But yeah, Gus, you wanted to roll like insight vibe on the room, or
yeah,
like
however you
yeah?
want to play it. I'm better at investigation.
I'm tied in my investigation and my insight.
I think I want a perception.
Okay,
Tied in my perception.
can do that. That's 23.
23. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, whenever you say that you're like, oh, vegetarian for the night, you see like a little flash in Colette's eyes.
Like a
Just like a little look around, like, oh, they mentioned vegetarianism, huh? Not gonna eat any meat, huh?
hmm.
An inopportune squint, an anxious flash
Yeah.
to a corner.
It kind of looks like she's looking over maybe at Dextros, but also that's where like a bunch of you are gathered.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she's just like, oh, oh, they don't eat meat. They're making jokes about, Bosmer eating people. Like, oh,
Yeah.
But like, she's definitely like, normally you wouldn't catch it. It is very subtle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and
so she could be
with
she
the
could be suspecting us, is what that means.
there's a little something going on. There's a little something.
Okay.
And you notice as you keep watching, like as you guys are like eating, like that one person comes back with the mushroom gravy. You guys are all getting together eating potatoes and roast carrots and turnips and pumpkins and all the other kinds of vegetables that they have in Cyrodiil.
This is definitely a chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
This is
And
definitely a chicken breast.
Yeah, you can tell the chickens because it's literally a chicken.
Nice.
Like you can't like that's not an elf.
Man, could you imagine?
That's not like a nice old Nord lady.
This is
Um,
fried, crispy skin. How did you get it so perfect?
You gotta salt it first.
Oh, that's very true.
But with a 23, I want to give you some more. So as you look around the room at everybody night, you do notice that Dextrose and Colette speak a lot in sign language together.
Mm.
Yeah.
None of you guys speak sign language.
Nope.
So they could be talking about anything. And there's times where it's like he's clearly not translating for her,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
like something that she wants to say to somebody or something. Like, no, they're having like a separate talk together about
Right.
something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not doing thieves' can't. They're doing sign language specifically.
Yeah,
They're,
sign
they're
language.
doing
'Cause-
TSL.
Yeah,
there
his
you go.
Cyrodiilic sign language, yes, because Colette is mute. She can't speak.
Right.
That makes sense. Can Miko just very subtly like compare the brown colored hair of Dextrose and Soul to the little fibers that we got from the bodies? Just stealthily.
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Did you take some hair with you?
I did. I
Okay,
took
cool.
samples because I'm
Cool.
a weirdo.
Hell yeah, CSI.
Yeah, I wrapped it in a little napkin. Yeah. Wait, don't we have a thing?
Yeah,
that we
you have
can reroll one?
yeah, you can reroll. You can use your luck to reroll if you like.
I'm using my one reroll. That's still not great.
Yeah, it's still not great.
Yeah.
You lean over with the hair in your hands, and people are like, "No, don't hold that hair over my food."
Oh, this is a very old Khajiiti tradition. You know, this one is blessing the food.
Oh.
Can I, as I notice Miko's doing this, just be like, and you know what? That reminds me. Let me tell you a story about Morrowind. I was once guarding Vivek City when I was asked to go into the underground and fetch out a thieves' den, and there was many a to do and many a spell being thrown. And I try and cause a bit of a distraction.
Oh yeah, your story is so distracting. I completely forget about Miko being weird, and you get a little bit of like, wait, you used to be a guard? What the hell? Like, oh, you're not a cop, are you? And you're like, no, it was like a past life. I was really more of like disrupting from the inside kind of thing.
You
And
think
also,
a
I was
cop
pretty
can make it look this good?
I was also pretty brainwashed. Like you go through like this whole thing, they're like, oh wow, and they're like enraptured by your story, and they completely forget about Miko's minor social faux pas. And now I have a question because I know that it's Thursday, so we can play a little bit later. But how late is later? Because it's 9:30.
I could do till 10:30 maybe.
Okay.
I think that I would be ready to stop at 10.
Okay,
Let's do 10.
10 is good.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, you guys all eat your meal.
Mhm.
You know, she's back. She was making mushroom gravy, but she's back. Anybody want to try and sneak away or do anything else?
Oh,
I think I would be
Grab-
remiss if I didn't sneak away.
mhm.
Right?
I continue trying to be as loud and personable. You'll never guess, actually. I was going around town just doing, some sticky-fingered filching, and you'll never guess what I happened to find in some pervert's loincloths and drawers. And I pull out a Mythic Dawn robe.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. Roll me like a persuasion check while you like distract everybody.
And I just go, look at it, bleh. And can I use my power of the lady to give me advantage on this?
Yes.
Yes, because the lady deals all of in like persuasions, and she ups your personality. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
My
Nice.
man.
Yeah.
That's persuasion. Didn't I say performance?
No, you said persuasion.
Okay,
But
then
I
we're
can-
good. No. If I said that, then that's the one we're gonna go with,
Mhm.
and that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not gonna punish you for me misspeaking, but yeah, that's perfect.
I know it might be before some of your times, but look, the Oblivion Crisis was fucked.
Oh, you start telling Oblivion Crisis war stories because like almost nobody here is old enough. Yeah, and you sneak away perfect, Gus.
Yeah, I'm not trying to look sneaky or anything. Like my posture is one of somebody that's like, I'm gonna go find the bathroom, but I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Mhm.
try and slip out of the room when nobody's looking.
You are the shadows.
Mhm.
I'm pooping.
All right, yeah, so you head into the main
Oh
antechamber.
boy, yeah. Where to begin? Did I when we came in, did I catch anybody coming from a particular direction? One of these.
A couple people came from this way.
Which was
Some people came
housing.
from this way, but also Dexterous told you what the rooms were.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was like there were,
training.
yeah, he
Got
said
it.
that's
The gym.
training, and there were like living quarters this way.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
housing.
said
Yeah.
And then
he said
food.
both. He said both yours and mine.
Yeah. It sounded like he's kind of just inviting us to stay here. So yeah, I don't feel weird poking around. Yeah, let's go this way first.
All right, you head in and reach a little T junction.
Just left and right.
Yeah.
Nothing going on in this little cul-de-sac.
No, that little alcove's just like
Okay.
it's got like a little torch,
All right. Peek to the left.
maybe like a little
first.
statue.
Yeah.
Peek to like first. That's a locked door.
This one is locked.
Yes.
Hmm. Zhoop. How about this one?
And that one is unlocked.
Okay. I'm gonna peek
And
in.
you
I'm gonna
yeah, you
assume
peek
this
your
is.
head
I'm
in.
gonna assume this is
It's
our
like a
place.
yeah, it's like a barracks, and you peek your head in, and there's like a Khajiit sitting on the far bed, and he's like reading. And he looks up and he's like, "Oh, so you're the guest, the new yeah." And he's like, looks a little bit awkward. He's like, "Yeah, I wasn't really hungry." Hi.
Hi. Not hungry.
No, not really hungry, and don't really like parties.
Well, I can relate to that.
Yeah,
Is there nothing? There's nothing in this room but 10 beds, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
And each bed has a chest in like varying sizes.
Sure. I'll just like quick scan of the room and then be like, well,
Yeah. You could roll me a perception check just to
Yeah.
make sure there's nothing going on.
yeah. I don't suspect there's anything too weird. Hey, how's a 23 grab you?
Perfect. Yeah, you're like, this is like a super ordinary room. You're like,
Yeah.
these walls look solid. I don't see any like little places where the bricks don't align properly. This looks like just a normal room.
Okay. I'll just give her a little salute and be like, well, enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you too.
Hmm.
Yeah, the door's locked with a an ace a DC of 15.
Okay. This is the thing Gus considers for a moment. He's like trying to pick a lock in a thieves guild. Just sounds like asking for trouble. But what are we doing if not asking for trouble?
Yeah, I mean, you're investigating, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 12's not very good.
You have that luck roll.
Yeah, once per session, yeah.
Once per session, yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna take the 21. I know that's a success. I'll take a 23 though.
Yeah, very nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, unlocks perfectly. You're like, that's not even gonna leave a mark.
Mhm.
And it opens into like this kind of nicer bedroom. And you're like, oh yeah, this must be Dextrous's room.
Makes sense. There a ledger or something here?
Oh, it's like a desk. Yeah, it's like a desk with like a
Yeah.
little notebook.
I'm
Feel
just
like
gonna.
some
Yeah,
go
I'll
ahead.
just. I'll look at what's written down just really briefly, like figure out what I'm looking at.
It's a ledger keeping track of who in town is rich and who in town is poor.
Okay.
And there are like big strikes through the people that have been killed.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
highly
and
inconclusive.
right, you're investigating the room. Give me a perception check.
Oh no. No, my luck roll, no.
No, I mean,
Yep.
I guess you couldn't have gotten in here without it.
Yep.
You're like, I don't know. It looks normal. I guess it kind of stinks.
It
Kind of smells.
kind of stinks.
It kind of smells like unwashed clothes, maybe a little bit. You're like, I don't really see any unwashed clothes. Maybe he's got them hid in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna let me see. Places where things could be hidden, and I don't want to spend too much time in here, but
You could roll an investigation check. You haven't done
Yeah.
that, you know.
yeah, I'm gonna like really quick. I don't want to spend a ton of time in here, but just like check like behind the chair, under the bed, behind the pillows, that kind of thing.
Right.
22.
Oh, very nice. As you get over to the bed, the smell gets stronger. And you're like, you look under the bed, you don't see anything. Still, like, you're like, oh, what's that smell? Like, where's that coming from? And, you look under the pillows, no. And whenever you go to look under the pillows, you kind of put your hand up against the wall.
Mhm.
And you're like, wait a minute. No, this isn't right. No, this isn't right. You're like, wait a minute. You're like, knock, knock, knock. That's hollow. There's a space on that other side of that wall.
Huh. Does it seem like does the wall itself seem solid? Like it might be a secret door rather than just like stones put up to, to block off a passage.
It seems like secret door territory.
Okay. I am going to exit and I'm going to lock the door behind me.
Nice.
Got what I wanted.
And you lock the door just
Mhm.
how you needed it.
Yep, just leave
And
it the way it was.
And you head on out.
And as long as I'm out here, I'm going to go check out the training area.
Right. You head in.
And if that's not going to be interesting, then we don't have to keep talking about me.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal.
Mhm.
It's normal, and you head on back.
Yep.
You cut back and you just hear Casseros going on. As the caravan of Nervar now made for the capital of Veloth, anon now Malexia, there came great rumblings from the oblivion. A dupe of scamps had wandered into the House of Troubles, pausing before each scripture door to pay his respects, until finally he was met by the major domo of Merun's Devon himself. Yeah.
You're very good at stories.
Oh, thank you, I was made to memorize them. It does wonders, though. Though I do miss having them in print. Sometimes I feel like I misquote.
I mean, dictation is its own interpretation, man, says Sol.
True.
Oral traditions are like beautiful.
Wow. Very fair. And then I look over at the others and I just go, speaking of, Dextrose.
Oh,
Language
yes,
is-
my new friend? Yes? Languages?
Language can be beautiful, but there's something else that could be as well. And I get kind of closer to him and I just go, no. Of course,
memory?
speaking of jobs, it's a little uncouth while we party, but and I kind of get real closer to our orcish lady, and I just go, perhaps we could come up with another scheme together. Would it be all right if perhaps you and I talk in private?
Oh.
Oh, to Dextrose?
Yeah, Dextrose, and
Oh.
then I also kind of nod to
Innkeeper.
our innkeeper.
Colette. Yeah.
Colette.
Right, okay.
And just be like, You know, because basically what he's trying to do is he's trying to get them to take him to a secondary location.
Perfect.
Okay.
Fucking do
Um,
it.
All
Hey,
right.
I mean,
that goes
I'd
Yeah,
say
okay.
I'd say that I'm acting, but I'm probably actually looking at Castros like, really, dude? That's how you're gonna do us like that, huh?
Mhm.
Just
thinking
very
in the back of
confused.
my mind, if they stick a knife in me, I probably will live, and at that point we'll know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Scream loudly, so we know if we need help.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure. If you want to talk about business dealings in private, if that's not like something that you do with everybody around, I get it. Yeah, you can come back to my office.
Of course, yes, just this way, and then I hold the door open for him.
All right. Yeah, and he's like, he like signals to Colette. He does like a little bit of. She's like, oh yeah, we're going. Am I going too? Like in sign. And he's like, oh yeah, you're coming.
And I hold the door until they're both past me, and then I give you all like a good look,
Mm-hmm.
and just with a very quick wink, I just turn.
Boy, I wish
All
we
right.
had talked about this plan. Because I don't know what he wants.
This one is gonna try to talk to Soul, and hope the distraction is the thing that we're doing.
Nice.
You know what? If I can get Quincy's attention at any point, like if I can ever just like accidentally make eye contact with him, just like give him that universal face of like, we gotta talk real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. While Miko is like chatting up Soul, and he's like, oh yeah, and so like, what's your sign? Yeah,
Oh,
I was born under the steed. I think that's pretty ironic.
shoot, I don't actually remember what Miko said. What are the signs?
It's okay. You don't have to say one. It's just like a segue.
This one
And
is yeah,
while everybody's chatting up everybody,
yeah.
Gus, you like make eye contact with Quincy, and you like and he's like
Mhm.
immediately like, yeah, what's up? What's up?
As soon as he gets close to me, and I'm sure that Colette is not in the room.
No, yeah, they all went.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like turn in my chair so that I'm facing away from like everybody else in the room, and I'm like, the smell of death is coming from something in the walls in that office that our boy just went into.
Mm. He leans in and he's like, the meat's normal, but
I
that
mean,
could just be for appearances.
yeah.
Could use some lemon and ginger and garlic.
I don't know. I don't know if he's in danger right this second, but
Yeah, I'm worried about this. Do you want to like go
well,
back there?
if
Do you
this
want me
is
to go
gonna
back there?
if this is gonna be a problem tonight, we have 4 problems to deal with in this room.
Do you need some poison?
It depends greatly on how many you think are in on it. Do you have something that'll put him to sleep?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
opens his like coat, and you can like see like different little
Mhm.
vials of like potions, like all lined up in like color coding.
Yep. Is there a has there been like a communal bottle of you know?
Oh yeah, there's like alcohol getting passed
Mhm.
around. There's like big bowls of soup.
Yeah. I'm gonna get eyes on like what's the next bottle of wine that's gonna go around this place. We got to put some drops in it.
Yeah, Quincy
Um,
like slips you a vial under
Mhm.
the table.
All right.
And you use one of your claws to dip into the liquid of the vial, and then you pull it out, and then you use that same claw to just like stir a drink or whatever, or like
Mhm.
put a
Oh, very
stopper,
classy. Yeah,
put a stopper when you're
Yeah.
done drinking, and then you put it down.
Mhm.
perfect.
You see Quincy take a straw, and he puts the straw into another like vial of poison, and you see him literally start to like suck it in with a straw, and you're like, oh my god, is he gonna drink the poison? And then he goes, and he like uses it like a pea shooter, and he like
Oh, it's like
shoots
squirts it out and
with
yeah.
the straw,
Nice.
and he like arcs it across the room and into a cup. he's
Gust,
like,
Gust is
"Wink."
wide-eyed.
Impressive.
Gust is
Man, we're-
wide-eyed.
He leans into
Skills.
you and he's like, from one brother to another. One former brother to another. I might have a little experience.
I just like all of a sudden like a lot of things make sense, and
Mhm.
Gust just tries not to betray that look of like, oh, everything's different now, but just like put a knowing hand on Quincy's shoulder, like, all right.
And he
Yeah.
looks at you sheepishly and
Mhm.
he's like, Don't say anything to Kasseros. I'm still figuring out how to tell him.
I give him a nod, like, yeah, sure. Yeah, and I think it's just like I think me and Quincy are just going to hatch a plan of like make sure that our people's glasses are full before we start topping people off with the
Yeah.
with the sleepy potion.
You and Quincy suddenly become a well-oiled poisoning machine.
Yeah.
As you deftly are like spinning people around the room and getting poison into other people's drinks and like moving glasses around. Like there's one point where Miko almost takes a drink out of
Mhm.
Soul's glass on accident. And you like
Mhm.
switch them real quick.
Miko's trying to sell Soul drugs.
Oh yeah,
This one has, how you say, drugs?
This
That's-
this one has some skooma or some do you want some moon sugar?
This one
Very-
like to buy, how you say, drugs?
Yep. By the
I
way,
am
this
a
one
drug
didn't
dealer.
introduce themselves. This one's name is Fecundus Meundus.
he's like, you got any pipe weed?
Alas, this one does not have. Wait, hold on. Let me take my inventory.
I do have skooma-laced pipeweed, yes. Are you looking
Yes.
for skooma-based pipeweed?
Yes.
I don't have anything that isn't also laced with skooma, you understand? Mushrooms
one-
laced with skooma.
Yeah. This one has chalk.
A little bit of skooma on it. That might also just be chalk. They're the same color.
Yeah.
You crush it up. It is like drugs.
Sometimes
in
you
the same
put some
pocket.
chalk. Sometimes you mix the chalk in the sugar.
You
You know,
snort the chalk.
it's
It's-
just
it,
ec-
it,
it's
really-
just- it's just economics, really. Makes the
Let this
skooma
one
last.
tell you.
Makes the skooma go far.
Makes the skooma go farther, God.
So you're trying to sell Soul on the skooma, and he's like, "Nah, man, I gave up the sugar a couple years ago. It's too expensive. You got to work too hard to keep it up."
Oh, this one has some free samples. If you're just if you want just a taste.
If the first taste is always free,
Yeah.
being brother.
That old skooma lizard is just like, what you gotta do is you gotta save it before bedtime, and then you do it right before bedtime.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
skooma. Begs hands open comes over.
Mhm.
Or hands open begging comes over,
Oh,
and
yeah.
You
he
ain't got the
buys
money
the skooma.
Mhm.
He wants some
He-
sugar. Skooma, yeah.
Yeah,
I got watered down skooma, and I've got 2 doses of red skooma.
nice.
And now you got some skooma with a sleep poison in it.
Yep. I've also got a bowl of just okay moon sugar.
Nice. All right, and while you guys are like hatching poisoning schemes and doing business deals,
Mhm.
Kasseros and Dextros and Colette head to the office.
Good luck.
And you guys head in, and when you walk in, Dextros leans over and you can see him put like another little lump of incense on his little incense burner. And it's like, there we go, get comfortable. As like incense starts to fill the room. And he goes and he sits at the chair at the desk. And he's like, sorry, I've only got like one desk chair. Should I stand
no.
or standing?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Plus, as head of this faction of the guild, it's fine that you sit.
Thank you. I heard wonderful things about you from Rashara. Just wonderful things. I was really excited to work with you.
I just hold her by hand. Bashar, yes, Rashara is close friend. To see him do well was to see the entire guild do well. It was
Oh,
only
yeah.
natural.
Yeah, the Leyawan Guild has really turned it around. They were really struggling, but it just seems like Rashara just cannot stop winning with these things. It's like he's invisible. It's incredible.
I know. I would be happy to lend some of my services as well. Seems that yeah, we might need it, although maybe perhaps not. This place is quite nice.
Thank you. I like to think we made a comfortable home for ourselves here. But you're always welcome.
Thank you. I'd love to continue my friendly relationship with the guild. Perhaps one of these days I will rank up.
Oh, absolutely. Things keep going the way they're doing. I mean, so far you've just been doing like contract work, but if you want to be an official member, he like smacks his little ledger and he's like, "This will get you in. Everything you did today, that'll get you in. You wanna start? You wanna be an official member? We can sign the paperwork today. I'd love to have you."
You know what? Sure, I think that would be a great idea. That way we could start this relationship off on the right foot. Exactly as you say.
Yeah, exactly. And then you'll be able to work towards promotions and things. Everything will be tracked more equitably. And he
course.
gets like a little contract. There's like a little stack of contracts in his desk. And he's like, "Here you go. This is like the standard, you can sign here, print here, sign here, and then I'll sign this one. And Colette, you can be the witness." And she signs in the little witness line.
Very good.
And he's like, "Excellent, wonderful, good to do business with you. Now, you said you wanted another job. Maybe I'll have you, distribute some of that wealth like we were talking about.
Oh
I'm
yes,
sure you'd love to be able to do some direct good for the people."
putting it back in hands that it could be used in would be lovely.
I had a good feeling about you.
Right.
Good feeling.
Plus, I know as the quests continue and the guild incorporates me further, I wish to just let you know that, coming from where I come from, I know many different types of plots. So, I kind of lean down. I've dealt with Daedric people before. And I kind of look at him, Dexterous, to kind of get like a little bit of like, do you pick it down? I'm talking about some real shit. You guys ever do some real shit?
He's like, "Daedra, well, I mean, I know a little bit about dark elves, and like you guys are into like Azura."
Yes, Zora, Boethia, Fala.
Oh, right. There's more than just Azura. Right, right.
Oh, yeah, the 16 princes are multifaceted in their ways. I know it's uncouth to speak of them in Citadel as anything other than demons, but, well, um, open minds and such.
He looks and he's like, "I mean, I suppose, if you worship Azura, that's okay. I'm not gonna throw you out or anything."
Fair, fair. Yes. Just as I would expect maybe perhaps the same quality given to my companion. He is a Bosmer, so he does also abide by the Green Pact and also does. Wait, did they. I forget if Ifre shares Pantheon with one of the Daedric princes or if one of the Bosmeri Pantheon. I always forget. But nonetheless, uh, if anything should come up and you need assistance in that area, let me know.
"Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I guess this place will if those cultists ever come back."
And I look over at Colette and I just go, well, if they ever do, we sure won't tell them. They sure won't tell us, will they?
No, I suppose they won't.
Yeah.
Do you want to like roll a perception check or an insight check?
Yes, I would love to do an insight check.
All right, cool. Roll me an insight check.
All right, come on, baby. Let's go. That's a 19
Hell, yes.
For a total of
Um,
23.
There's a little edge to the things that Dextros is saying, like a little, what you doing, huh?
Not laying anything on thick.
No,
Hmm.
I mean, you're
Say-
kind of laying it on thick, and he's kind of like,
As Cass just kind of continues, he just goes, I don't know, it's just the temperature of this town seems ripe for it.
He like leans over the desk. I mean, like, oh, like the butcher.
Well, you said it, not me.
Ugh.
Intriguing, isn't it? At the very least. If not, of course, awful.
Yeah, I guess that's a word for it. I mean, wish you wouldn't have taken on Aggie. That's just a mistake.
Oh, yes, yes. I assume whatever poor soul committed this crime would definitely know better. But perhaps they were trying to send a message. After all, it would be so simple. But, I don't know.
So what exactly are you trying to get here?
Cass is trying to lay down a blanket of like, you could totally like trust me if you guys also do weird Daedric shit, because I don't find it that weird. I mean,
kind of
yeah,
like
it's kind of strange, but
right,
I've seen weirder.
kind
While
of
I was
like
guard in Vivek City, I seen an entire cult to dig off the Sharmat. He was the
If
devil.
if you were in a cult, would you be looking for new members? Just checking.
I mean, I have I have this silly old, what is it, Mythic Dawn robe. I kind of laid it on thick that I'm non-standard, so I'm hoping they pick up that it's just like, oh, this guy's a little like, in the future, I would definitely be gotten by a Thalmor patrol, but for right now, I'm just highly sketch. And I'm trying to lay down this kind of like, oh, he's pretty
right,
sharp, but he also is pretty direct about it. Maybe he's just, and I kind of want them to feel like I feel very safe here with them.
right, kind of like when a cop's like, oh yeah, murder's not a big deal. You could confess your murder to me, and it wouldn't even be a big deal. I wouldn't even care.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care if you did that huge murder, man.
I'd think it was cool.
Eh,
I'd high five you about it.
I will say back in Morrowind, we used to have this, they used to call them the Foresters Guild, the Morag Tong. They would, trim the trees, they used to say. And I mime just like stabbing people. And I just go, so, well, if I remember correctly, they used to do this awful thing where they would, remove the very hearts of their victims. Sends a hell of a message.
Oh yeah, I could see the Breville Vitcher sending a message like that, especially if someone was investigating him.
Too true. Too true.
I hear when psychos like that get cornered, they lash out.
That could happen. That very well could. But between you and me, Dexterous, I don't think he's got it in him.
Well, I
think
guess
he'd be
I'll
too
just have to.
afraid.
Well, I guess we'll all just have to hold our loved ones a little tighter tonight. Hope you're right.
Of course. Speaking of, and I go, the inn is lovely. I love how the thread count on the sheets is correct. Also, it's not too high. Everyone puts 3,000 thread count, and that's horseshit.
She smiles sweetly at you, and then after a moment of pause, she moves out of the way and lets you walk out the door.
Well, Dexterous, for a safe night.
Absolutely. Share a cup with your fiance for me. He's a real cutie.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. I hear them parading around now. Perhaps I'll come back with us. I'll send somebody in with some drafts for you as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you walk back you hurry back into the like dining area, and everybody's passed out but your party.
I just go, what the hell?
Eh,
Time to draw
know,
steel.
yep.
Quincy
Yep.
Quincy
Pointed out.
shows oh yeah. Quincy shows you the empty poison vial and winks. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh boy. So did you like poison them or just sleep draft them?
It's just sleep.
Sleep draft them.
Yeah, it occurred to me, it's like, I actually, like, we don't know how deep this goes. Like, they could all be cannibals, or it could just be one of, you know, it could just be Dextrose. It could just be Colette. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know.
I still don't trust Soul. He's got brown hair. I'm suspicious. Also, is this Khajiit the same person that sold me the fake charm to protect from the butcher? I can't remember what that Khajiit looked like.
It wasn't, but maybe it is now.
Okay. I was like, I would believe that she worked in the Thieves Guild. How long is her fur? Is it slightly curly and brown? They're all
I mean,
suspects.
a little
she peach
bit.
under there. She got that peach skin.
She does. I'm looking at her arm fur. It's a little curly.
Fucking
yeah.
fucking everybody in this building has something covering their head, and it's infuriating. It's almost like it was done on purpose.
I mean, the skooma
no.
lizard doesn't.
Yeah, a couple of
true.
them we're pretty sure it's not, but
Which I'm not gonna lie, was the man I was hoping was still somehow up, so I
Mhm.
could give him a tray
Yeah.
and no
I
smack
mean-
on the ass.
I thought about having him be so used to being drugged that he like fought it out a little bit.
And yeah, and he's just now like heavily fucked up.
Just like
Everybody here.
literally
where
just,
you
like,
going?
in the corner, like can't stand.
This-
Good red skooma that I just bought off of that hairless sheet over there.
This oh my god, Andy's on skooma, so he's going slow. I wish everybody had
Yeah.
a good choo
That-
choo choo.
He's getting crossfaded.
yeah,
That's what it was like.
the world is upside down.
Who wants to do drugs now?
That dude's fucked sideways. That's so funny. No, he's gone. We got to make sure that his heart rate doesn't fucking fall below, and he just dies. He's gonna stop breathing. He's too many downers. Oh, by the way, you all enjoyed a little bit of Sermon 7, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That thing he was reading earlier.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
that thing I quoted, as the caravan of Nerevar now made for the capital of Veloth, Anon El Malexia.
Nice.
That's the intro, like, sentence to Sermon 7 of the 36 Lessons of Vivek. It
That's
talks
cool.
about a Duke of Scamps that goes to Dagon and talks about fighting against Morrowind. It's very fun.
All right, well, next time,
Yeah, next time.
murder.
Oh boy.
Woo!
All right, say goodnight, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Night.